question of what is special about this story.
So we want the world, it will become like, hey, that director's first film was screened in Kelvin Cinema Festival. So we wanted to discover talent.
May your journey through the world of cinema be inspiring and unforgettable.
Hello film enthusiasts, we are here at the vibrant Kelvin Cinema Festival, a celebration of films in Meghalaya. Running from November 9 to 11, this festival is already in full swing, with a mission to shed a spotlight on the world of short films. This festival features the screening of films that you wouldn't want to miss. The excitement doesn't end there. Get ready for engaging panel discussion and diverse stories from the region. Join us as we explore the world of cinema at the Kelvin Cinema Festival.
First of all, we received lots of films, and Pradeep and me, we zero in down to these 12 films. We choose from all the films that came from all over India, and then we zero it down to these films, 12 films, and then give it to the jury. You could see the packed audience. We were not really expecting this, and then you could see how many people came and watched the films and enjoyed the film. That's the response that we want, because we wanted to create this space where filmmakers from our place can come and showcase their film, and then the world will take notice.
So how was it like working for the movie picture?
It was very special for us actually, because we got to learn so many things from our respected director Jitu Das, and also the entire team was from SRFPI. It's from Kolkata. It was very fun, and it was shot during the lockdown. So it was a bit challenging, but yeah, we have enjoyed and we have learned a lot of things here. I'm very glad to be here in Kelvin Cinema Festival, and for me it's very special because it's my first screening. So yeah, I'm enjoying the moment, enjoying the event.
I'm really glad to be a part of this film, and though we were friends, but this is maybe the second time we are sharing the screen together. We have done a short film.
So firstly, I must thank my family, because having that faith on their daughter, that we don't have any filmmaker in our family. I'm not from a film school. They don't know what technically filmmaking is, but just giving that support to me and just putting that faith on my faith. All these people have been the pillar of Shankhadan, have been a pillar of I think my journey, and thanks a lot to the actors, and I think I've spoken to a few people in the festival here how difficult it was to deal with this particular subject, which is so sensitive, particularly to the state of Assam.
Definitely a great feeling, a great sense of honor, because Kelvin right now I think is one of the pioneer festivals of not just Meghalaya but Northeast, and it's a great sense of achievement to get best film. And all the hard work that we have done with the film, all the people who are involved with the film, it's a fulfillment for them.
Were you expecting to win, or you were just like, I'll go with a blank slate and let people watch my film?
One thing that I'm very aware of is that you should not really be expecting to win, because then it's a very bad feeling. So it's always great, it's always good if you have a blank canvas and you're ready to accept whoever is the winner.
You have actually touched upon a very sensitive topic here. Right. So would you like to say a little bit about your film?
So, for me in particular, I think filmmaking, it comes from, the inspiration comes from these stories, the socio-political happenings of Assam, of Northeast, but Assam in particular, because I belong to that place. And the subject that I have dealt with in Son of the Soil is completely central, completely from the state of Assam.
First time ever being in a festival, this means a lot, and I owe my deepest gratitude to everyone who have been, my whole production team, the crew, the cast, and just everyone, especially the people from Nongfield who were there.
And right now I am so ecstatic that I won this award for cinematography for Patang. Thanks to Sanki for trusting me to handle his vision. and also thanks to Goodman for looking so good on camera, and Nick for choosing the best shots for the film. But also, I'm very honored that my film, Jalop, was also a part of this festival, and thank you again to Goodman for making it work.
I can't put it in words anymore, but I'm just so thankful to everyone involved in the team. Just thankful to them. Everyone.
So what's going to be your next project?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know which one.
It feels great, you know. Also growing up, I've seen my grandpa doing this, so it feels more like a blessing from him. Probably
it's just like really thankful to Sanki and Ellie who really pushed me and believed in me that I could do this and pull this off, and it's just been a wonderful journey.
Well, actually, I couldn't believe it when I was picked, when I was chosen for the role, and it's my first film ever, so I'm just like standing. I still cannot believe that I'm standing here with like these people, like who are very talented. So yeah, I'm very happy. That's all I can say. And from here onwards, I am hoping to do more projects. Yeah.
So where are you from?
I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai?
Yes.
So okay, Mumbai again, the film, the city of dreams and movies and films, and you are here at Kelvin Cinema Festival in Shillong. So when you first entered the hall, and you told me earlier that you heard your own dialect of Marathi. So how you felt like?
Okay, firstly, it's my first, instance that I'm visiting a film festival, and it's quite nice. And the moment I entered, initially I was expecting more of regional films. I was thought that there'll be Khasi, there'll be Jayantia. But the moment I entered, I heard Marathi, and oh wow. So I was just stuck onto the movie, just trying to understand. There was even a brief period where I just closed my eyes to understand, based just on the audio, how the movie is going.
So how many movies have you watched so far?
I think we have done roughly 5 movies by now.
Okay, so which movie amongst the ones that you've watched would you recommend to someone, and why?
I'm going to point it.
Okay.
Maybe that one, Ek Divas. And why? I believe that while yes, the actor was quite trained and quite experienced, and he really helped the director go about it, but the director's plan and the fact that he chose such a topic, such a sensitive topic, he addressed it so beautifully. I mean, it had me at the edge of my toes, at the edge of my seat throughout the movie, and it was fantastic.
Regarding the title of the film, Nocturnal Burger, how did it hit?
So yeah, I mean, our film is called Nocturnal Burger, and I think the most amount of time we spent on a decision in creating this 28-minute long film was what should we name it. So our film is called Nocturnal Burger because whatever happens in the film is hinged on the promise of a burger, which is such a simple thing and yet such an elusive thing. And for us, the burger is definitely a symbol of Western capitalism and the ridiculous neon dreams that they sell to our kids. And nocturnal is the adjective before it because the entire film takes place within the duration of one night. And
is it your first time in Shillong?
It's actually my third time in Shillong, and I absolutely love the city. I love the people of Shillong. I love the culture. I love the food of Shillong. I've just been forcing my friends to take me from one jado stall to another my entire time. But the first time I came here was really special. There's a music festival called NX7 Weekender, and a bunch of years ago they started the festival in the version or the edition in Shillong.
So Shillong is again, like I've come to Shillong the second time, but one of my closest friends is from Shillong. So I've been growing up with Shillong stories since almost college, and it feels so familiar to me. And I was really excited to come and see the cherry blossoms over here, which was after the festival. So I was like, perfect timing, we have to go. But about Rima and about working on the film, I mean, we have been working with each other for a while. This is the first time that we were doing a fictional piece, and I didn't know what we're going to get into, but I knew that because she's helming it, we're going to be going into something special.
With a lot of hard work and many hours in the editing.
We're looking forward to your next work.
We won the World tomorrow to be recognized. So some of our films that have been screened here, that will be tomorrow. It will become like, hey, that director's first film was screened in Kelvin Cinema Festival. So we wanted to discover talent.
That I bet my back. So congratulations once again, and to more films.
Thank you so much, both of you, and all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So most of the time we used to come and approach the government and the departments to departments seeking for funds, and then how to lift this film industries even in Meghalaya, to promote it from time to time so that to attract the tourism, to change the economy of the states. Many things has been discussed and I have heard a lot from them.
As the Kelvin Cinema Festival concludes, the film screen, including the 12 outstanding short films, left an indelible mark. From laughter to tears, these cinematic gems united the audiences and celebrated the rich tapestry of storytelling. So until the next cinematic rendezvous, keep the love for cinema alive. This is Aparamita for the Meghalaya.